The Garden of Dedication. Once upon a time, in a quaint village surrounded by lush forests and sparkling rivers, lived a young girl named Laila. Laila was known for her carefree spirit, often playing with her friends and exploring the woods. The village was famous for the yearly garden competition, dedicated to growing the most beautiful flowers. But this year, something unusual happens. Let's find out. Every spring, Laila would eagerly watch her friends help their families plant seeds in neatly tilled rows, but she would often lose interest halfway through, preferring to join in on games and adventures instead. While others nurtured their gardens with care, Laila's garden remained a patchy array of weeds and untended plants. One day, the head of villages announced the most grand and prestigious flower competition between different villages. The village that will win will have their name and picture published in media, and the garden owner with the most beautiful flowers will earn the chance to go to the biggest flower garden in the world. Laila's heart filled with excitement. She loved traveling and envisioned the glory of winning. But as the weeks rolled on, she didn't take the necessary steps to prepare. Her friends started nurturing their gardens every day, tending to their plants with love and discipline. As the days passed, Laila began to notice the vibrant blooms that flourished in her friends' gardens. The sunflowers reached for the sky, the roses bloomed with vivid colors, and the scent of lilies floated through the air. Laila was not happy to see this. She felt the sting of regret as she looked at her own untamed patch overrun with weeds. Desperate to catch up, Laila thought of a wicked idea. She decided to spoil her friends' gardens by bringing in the plant-eating rodents. This way I will get the time to catch up and grow my flowers, she thought to herself. That night, Laila opened the cage of rodents and left them in the gardens. Next morning, everybody woke up to the horror of eaten flowers and ruined gardens. The sight of the entire village was devastating. Laila woke up and joined the scenes of panic on the streets. She looked around at the spoilt gardens and was shocked by the damage. She never realized the degree of devastation the rodents will cause. Her intention was to only cause a little destruction while she caught up with the lost time. Laila could not bear the burden of her careless and selfish actions. She decided to approach an elderly woman named Maurice, known for her profound wisdom. Maurice also had the most beautiful garden and a gentle smile. Laila confessed to Maurice about her hurtful act and genuinely apologized. Maurice was upset, but known for her wisdom and kindness, Maurice understood how Laila felt and believed her apology. "Dear Laila," Maurice said, "I appreciate your courage and honesty. You don't need to apologize to me, but to the people of our village. Your selfish act has hurt them, but don't worry. I am sure they will understand and forgive you." "I understand, Maurice," said Laila. "I promise you that I will fix everything and I will work really hard and support everyone in regrowing their gardens." Maurice smiled and said, "The secret to a flourishing garden is not just about hard work, it's about self-discipline. Each day you will have to set aside time to help everyone and tend to the plants. Consistency is the key." Intrigued, Laila began to understand. That evening, she went to the village square and accepted her actions. She sincerely apologized to everyone. She promised everybody that every morning she will wake up early and spend time in everyone's garden to regrow the flowers. It wouldn't be easy, but she was determined to transform the village back into a beautiful space. As the days passed, Laila found joy in her daily routine. Slowly but surely, the village gardens began to change. With each passing day, the blooms grew stronger, the colors more vibrant, and the gardens filled with fragrances that danced in the air. The day of the competition arrived, and Laila stood proudly beside her village community and their flourishing gardens. Her friends marveled at her dedication and the transformation she had achieved through self discipline. When it came time for the judges to visit, they praised her village. Finally, Laila's entire village won. Laila discovered the beauty of self discipline and the satisfaction that comes from consistent effort. From that day forward, she approached all of life's challenges with the same dedication, knowing that true growth takes time, patience, and commitment. And they all lived happily ever after. Thank you for listening.